I probably wasn't even paying attention the first time I did. I was just like, yeah.
Sure.
Whereas now I'm just like, oh, it does tell you. Ah, well. It's like when it's just like, the game didn't tell me anything. And then you play
and
back
then you're
and
just
it's,
like,
you're
yeah.
just... All right, welcome back to Psychonauts, puppers. In the last part, we made our way to the asylum across the Lake of Oblongata. But before we enter the next level, we need to get ourselves that Cobweb Duster. Because the next level, you cannot progress if you do not have the Cobweb Duster.
Just testing your hearing.
Oh, I love this.
But you gotta buy a Cobweb Duster at the camp store first. Yeah. Ah, don't you yeah me. Man, he's like a little bat.
Man, he's like a bat. Pat your head in, punk. Kids these days. Alrighty. We got an upgrade. The Palm Mega Bomb.
Ooh.
Now it can release a giant shockwave when we do our ground pound. Our grand slam. Come on and slam if you want to jam. Alrighty.
I feel like that's from something, and I can't actively think of what it's from.
I
feel like it should be from, like, Space Jam.
Yes, I believe it's Space Jam.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Which I still haven't seen the sequel because I'm just like, it's not for me.
Yeah,
I had my Space Jam.
I'm just
the
like,
new generation has their Space Jam. It's like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Every generation has their own, and you're just kind of like, meh.
Like, it does intrigue me that they do, like, animated and CG and live, like, so that part is intriguing that they kind of like mix it up.
Combines all three.
But as for like the storyline, meh.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, the original Space Jam storyline was meh.
Yeah. It was just nostalgic for the time of like, oh, it has Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's funny was originally like they were just commercials, and then a movie came out of those commercials. It was just about Jordan's shoes.
Yeah.
And like they teamed up with the Looney Tunes. Uh-oh, I just got nabbed by a bear. Psychic bear. But I'm invisible, so you can't see me. Ah, help. Lions and tigers and bears. Lions and tigers.
Tigers.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
There we go. Tigers.
Tigers.
Oh, jeez. All right, you. Come on. It's Baloo the bear. Ah. There we go. We got him. Unfortunately, they all respawn after a while. But I think they only respawn if we leave. So right now, I'm looking for Psy cards, Psy cores, and arrowheads. I need 800 arrowheads, and I can get myself the Cobweb Duster. So this is all about just grinding and getting things ready.
Finding all the money.
Mm-hmm. Money. Ooh.
Oh, that looks,
Yeah, there's something in the outhouse. It's a Psy card. Thank you. Not part of me.
Very rarely do you take something from an outhouse.
In video games, if there's a collectible in an outhouse, you take things from the outhouse. That's just the law of the land.
It has been years, and I mean like a very long time, like pre-high school.
Okay.
That I have gone camping. And just recently, my mom's birthday passed, and my sister and I went up to our favorite campground where we like would go every summer, and it was one of my mom's favorite places to have a picnic on her birthday and spread her ashes.
Okay.
And we like walked around the campground, and I was like, Annie, I really have to pee. Like, do you think that the outhouses are open? Because the park part is open all year, but the campground is closed. So I was like, maybe they don't have the bathrooms open. And they did, and let me tell you, it was startling to like pee in an outhouse. Because it has been so long. I'm just like, there's a snake in there, I can feel it. I know there's no snake in there. But I'm just like,
yeah, there's going to be no snake in December, I'll tell you that much.
Well, it's just like you're literally peeing in a hole in the ground. Like,
True.
It's just...
Little snake in there is like, I'm hibernating.
I know. I don't know why. I would want to be in there.
Piss off.
Like,
Nope, don't have to worry about that. So 508, 509. I just need about 300 more. That's all. Yeah. I don't know how you'd feel about like moments in games like this where it's just like, hey, you can't progress until you collect a specific thing.
I mean,
Because like the first time I played, it took me a while. Oh, I got a dinosaur bone.
I don't know that I've played a game like that yet.
Okay. To where like the game blocks off and be like, hey,
Yeah,
you
like,
gotta
you
collect a
have
certain thing
to have
before
this
you can
item.
reach this point.
No, I lied. Pokemon Snap.
Oh, that's right.
And what did I do? I just stopped playing.
Yes, you did.
It's like, fuck this.
It was like one of the last things you got to do in the game, and you were just like,
Professor
nah.
Oak doesn't know what a goddamn good picture looks like.
Please remember not to pet or
I'm like, look at how artistic this Psyduck is. And he goes, it's okay.
feed him in the food
It's so-so.
cause numerous
F you.
So-so's the phrase that Professor Oak likes to say. It's so-so.
dangerous than the kind you have back home.
If you want to see more, check out Amanda's first experience of Pokemon Snap.
I thought it was lovely. But yeah, I think that's the only one where it's like, you can't go further unless you have this object.
Okay.
And I was just kind of like, meh, I'll play some else.
Yeah, this was one of the few complaints I had with this game the first time I played it. Now that I have the knowledge, I can better prepare, like, from the start of the game.
Yeah.
Like, in this recorded run, like, I am still grinding and stuff and showing you, like, how you get all the bonus stuff and fun tidbits like that.
Yeah.
But when I play on my downtime, I know how to just, like, grind in between levels.
Yeah.
And then I'll have the Cobweb Duster. So it's not as big a deal.
Well, I also know I'm quite neurotic, and I would be like, is that money? And like,
Eager to learn, I wonder, or just eager to play?
Sir, I am here to learn, sir.
You're here to train hard?
So see, like I said earlier, Ford Crawler has like
Yes,
different
sir.
To become part of a
personas
noble team?
in the like
Yes.
in the actual campground,
Yeah.
whereas underground he is Ford Crawler because he's next to the Titanium.
Janitor.
No. What? I'm here to be a psychonaut.
The brainy jub goes on upstairs. Down here it's pushing brooms, not bending spoons.
pushing brooms and bending spoons.
Down here it's pushing brooms, not bending spoons. This is where the real work's done. Now look here, son. Alrighty. There we go. La da da dum dee 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 dee. What else? Ooh, there's a card right on this tightrope. And if I get all these cards now and keep ranking up, the later half of the game will be a lot easier for me.
Well, there you
Because
go.
I'll have so many extra abilities and upgrades. So, like, it's interesting because, like, the ranking system is kind of like an RPG in that sense.
Okay.
To where, like, you get new abilities, you rank up, you get stronger. And it's the kind of grind that makes later in the game easier. Whereas most platformers, there's not really a leveling system. It's just learning how the levels work.
Okay.
Learning about the platforming and stuff like that. Oh, shit. See, if he grabs you, he can hold you there and just pummel you for a bit.
And
And I
this
can light him on fire.
is that a mole?
No, it's the bear.
Oh.
There's only bears and mountain lions in the campgrounds at night. Ah,
Okay.
shit.
Well, now you are on fire.
Yeah. If you touch the bear while he's on fire, you'll get on fire. It's the mountain lion that knows pyrokinesis. The
Okay.
bear just knows telekinesis. There we go. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait. More goodies. All the goodies.
Oh, the things.
Because keep in mind, there's also items for the scavenger hunt that we have to find. But I'm going to do that later in the playthrough. That's not required to complete the next level.
Okay.
I need the Cobweb Duster to do the next level. So this is basically the point of no return. Whereas the first time when I played the game, I literally entered the next level and it said, "Oh, you don't have a Cobweb Duster." I said, "No, I thought it was optional." They were just
Yeah.
like, "Guess you can't beat the level." I said, "This sucks."
Yeah, I think like if
And I was at
there's-
like 12 arrowheads and I
Yeah.
needed 800 and I said, "This sucks."
I feel like if there's an item that you have to have, it should be noted somewhere that you have to eventually get that,
So here's the thing.
rather than
The game does say, like, every time you rank up, it's like, be sure to buy that Cobweb Duster. And I was just like,
Oh, okay.
"Bleh."
so it does tell you like.
I got a condor egg.
I don't think that's what condors sound like, but
Sure. But yeah, it does basically tip you off. It's just like, hey, maybe get that Cobweb Duster for a good time. And I'm just like, meh. And then it's just like, oh, you don't have that Cobweb Duster.
we sure
Guess you
gonna
can't
have
beat
a
the
good
game.
time.
I'm just like, oh, so it's important.
Nah.
Like, I don't know if it would be better if the game's like, no, really, you have to have this ahead of time, or if the game was like nice enough to be like, hey, maybe you should get this, and I'm just like, hey, maybe you should screw off, and I'm just like, okay,
All right, bye.
don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah. Well, if it does tell you, then like.
Yeah. I probably wasn't even paying attention the first time I did. I was just like, yeah.
Sure.
Whereas now I'm just like, oh, it does tell you. Ah, well. It's like when it's just like, the game didn't tell me anything, and then you play
And then
back
you're
and
just
it's-
like, ah,
you're
yeah,
just
it
staring right at it, and you're just like,
It did though.
not this. That's on me. It's like there's moments where I'm just like, this game is really pissing me off. It doesn't know how to operate, and there's other times where I'm just like, no, that's on me. That's my bad. I'm never gonna think I'm infallible to where it's just like, this game sucks.
You said infallible, and my mind immediately went to Good Omens.
I don't know much about Good Omens.
Oh my
I just
gosh.
know that's the one.
That
with,
is one I would like you to eventually watch it.
Okay.
It is one of my favorite books.
Oh, a cherry wood pipe.
And the show that they did, a rendition, it was really good.
Okay.
And it has David Tennant.
Ah, okay. I know exactly what you're talking
And
about.
he plays the demon Crowley. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who partners up with an angel, and they basically lose the Antichrist.
Yeah, I remember that now. I remember the concept.
It's a good time.
I'll give it a shot. Why not? Who plays the other guy?
I think his name is Michael
Okay.
Aziraphale.
I have no idea who that is.
Who plays...
But yeah, Good Omens. No Good Omens here. Just a grind. Alright, where are we at here?
So, Aziraphale in Good Omens is played by Michael Sheen.
Oh, okay. Neat. 692 is our current count. 692. And we just collected enough cards to make another side challenge marker.
Yay.
So that's nice. That allows us to level up a bit.
How fun.
So basically this is the equivalent of like grinding in an RPG. Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
To where like you have to like keep fighting and level up, get more EXP. But here we're just collecting cards and arrowheads. You don't really get anything for defeating enemies. You just have less of a nuisance.
Yeah. Do they respawn?
If you leave the area and come back, they
Okay.
do. But they don't respawn if you're like
if you're
in
just
the area.
like bebopping around.
Yeah, if you're just bebopping around, they don't just come back and be like, hey, remember me?
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Hello, my name is Inigo Mountain Lion. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I get a little emotional every single time I like think about it or reread it, that the actor was thinking of like fighting the cancer that killed
Yeah.
his father, and I'm just like,
You got me the book As You Wish,
Yes.
which is basically like a behind the scenes written by Carrie Elways,
Yes.
but also has inserts from the other actors as well.
His name is Mandy, right?
I believe so. Mandy Patinkin, I think?
Yeah.
Something like that.
But yeah, I just remember reading that and I was just like, that's so sad. And then I followed up with how
it's the best movie ever.
And then I followed up on how Andre the Giant had a 3-minute fart that startled everyone.
That's a nice little tone shift from the. When I said, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die." I envisioned the cancer that killed my father, and I got emotional, and that was how I made that
And
performance.
then Andre the Giant's like, I farted for 3 minutes.
Let me go off for 3 minutes. Scared the whole cast and crew.
Apparently,
Everybody
Carrie
wants
Ellis
to nut.
was like, "You okay, man?" And he was like, "Yep."
Huh. You know, I don't know what's going on there. There's like a skull or something on that geyser that I eat. Another bear.
Eat?
Help.
Help.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Help.
There we go. Caught you on fire. No, get away from me. No, I'm on fire. Son of a bitch. I hate it.
Help, I'm on fire.
Why can't you just catch on fire and combust into flames in one spot? Why do you gotta run around all the time? Why you gotta charge into me? There he goes again. 2 fires is how you kill a bear. You gotta ignite them twice. And there he
Okay.
goes, falling over. He'll ham it up for a bit, but eventually he'll fall. Someone get this ham sandwich off my lawn.
Someone get this ham sandwich out of my courtroom.
Oh, people.
It was wild when he was like banging the gavel to like order in the court. She was like, he's hitting me with the gavel.
What the? Come on, people. Come on, people.
It had to have been staged. There's no way.
I don't know anymore. I
Like-
honestly don't. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, that's fake. And then there's like the Will Smith slap, so
Yeah.
I don't know anymore. People just acting a fool and doing some crazy shit. And they just film it all the time to be like, I'm the victim!
Help! I was watching this video of, of a woman.
I have enough.
Of a woman in a courtroom. And as she's being sentenced, she like pulls out her phone and starts recording.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, help me, like, help, he's hurting me. And then the judge is banging the gavel to like order in the courtroom. And she like starts falling on the ground like, he's hitting me with the gavel.
Mm-hmm.
And at the very end, the judge is just like, can someone get this ham sandwich out of my courtroom?
You can just tell he's done. But like, I'm curious to like find the video of her and reading the comments or being like, oh my God, someone help her.
Yeah.
It's like, clearly she's in a courtroom.
They're like, you see that no one is hurting her,
Yes.
right?
All right, so the matter at hand. We gotta go back to the shop and purchase said Cobweb Duster. Ooh, even though that card is enticing me. It's floating over there. And I'm just like, I do want another card. But I feel like we've wasted enough time just dolling. Oop, nope, there's another card.
You did say you wanted another card.
That's my Psychonauts comic #1. Nice. That's my explorer's instinct in a nutshell. Is just like, oh, I guess I should go. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, there's another card right there. Ooh, piece of candy.
I am very much like the task is at hand.
Yeah. Whereas I'm just like, so this is what I have to. Oh, what's
However,
that?
you will also like, I don't really need to fight these things. I will fight every single bad guy that is in my way. Like, very rarely do I be like, no, I don't have to kill that.
I've seen you and Yeez fight enemies, kill them all, get turned around, and then be like, you want to go again? I'd be like,
I was so mad when you made it through the coral forest in like 3 minutes, and I'm like, you understand I've spent 2 hours in this area so far because I don't know where I'm at.
Well, it was also because like you kept falling, and you were just like, I seem to be in a new location. Little food, less water.
Adol's like, that's it, I'm gonna die here.
I've been here for 6 days. There's little food on the table. I don't know if I can make it much longer. Is that the 5th crab to swerve in front of my sword?
Yep.
Oh dear. You guys will see it for yourself when we inevitably get to the Yeez playthrough.
Yes.
which at the time of this recording, Ys 10 has been announced.
Woo! I'm so
It takes place with
excited.
Norse mythology.
I am so excited.
And they're remaking Ys 3
Okay.
to tide us over until Ys 10 comes out.
Noise.
Ys 3, called The Oath in Felghana, was one of my favorites. It was one of the first Ys games I completed.
Okay.
Really good.
Oh, that's my last Cobweb Duster.
There it
Take
is.
that into someone's mind with you. You can clean up.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Excellent choice.
The Cobweb Duster!
The Cobweb Duster.
All right, now we can collect mental cobwebs and convert them into cards. All right, so in the next part, we're going to continue the game, but also collect some mental cobwebs, because we have the Cobweb Duster!
The Cobweb Duster.
All right, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Toodles.